Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the UmbreonMessiah, and welcome, if you would, to my next Let's Play. Once dragons and men coexisted. They shared a peace forged in wisdom. A peace that lasted many generations. All that was lost when mankind disrupted this balance in a sudden onslaught. Man fought dragon in a savage war that shook the foundations of their world. This war was called the Scouring. Defeated and humbled, dragons vanished from the realm. In time, man rebuilt and spread his dominion across the land and on to the islands beyond. A millennium has passed since those dark days ended. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the UmbreonMessiah, and welcome to Let's Play Fire Emblem. Alright, well, now that we've got that out of the road, welcome to Let's Play Fire Emblem, everyone! I am playing from a game I've previously beaten, so we have access to all of the character modes and all of the difficulty modes. I'm assuming that not everyone here has played Fire Emblem. Actually, until Marth was introduced in Super Smash Bros. Melee, most people from the West actually hadn't heard of Fire Emblem. I know I hadn't heard of it, but I've become a huge fan of it since then. And there existed this weird little time and place where Nintendo was like, you know what, we should totally bring Fire Emblem over to the States, so they did it. Back in 2003, and they started with, which is actually this game, Fire Emblem 7, known as the Blazing Sword. So it's got this weird little thing where despite it being the 7th game in the series, it has a tutorial in it. So I figured I'd introduce you to Fire Emblem the way I was introduced to Fire Emblem, through Lynn's normal mode, which basically gives you scripted battles and teaches you how to use all of the various functions in the game. So we're going to start with Lynn normal mode. The prologue to Chapter 10, and here we have something that was unique to this particular Fire Emblem game, which is you. Most Fire Emblem games don't actually have a protagonist other than the main characters. In this instance, they gave you an identity to work with. So obviously we're going to name our tactician, because that's what our character does for a living, Athrun. And birthday is going to be February, which is going to give us an ice affinity. I honestly don't know what it does. Someone will tell me, obviously. And yes, I do want to use these settings. Alright, so we open up to our prologue, A Girl from the Plains. Are you awake? Oh, yeah, don't worry, I'm not gonna bother trying to do a girl voice. I've since learned I can't do it, and I'm just not gonna bother. I found you unconscious on the plains. This is Lynn. I am Lynn of the Lorca tribe. You're safe now. Who are you? Can you remember your name? Your name is Athrun? What an odd-sounding name. Lynn isn't exactly something that rolls off the tongue either. But pay me no mind, it is a good name. I see by your attire that you're a traveler. What brings you to the Sakai Plains? Would you share your story with me? What was that noise? I'll go see what's happening. Athrun, wait here for me. Oh no! People in red clothing! They're clearly evil! Oh no! Bandits! They must have come down from the Burned Mountains! They must be planning on raiding the local villages. I have to stop them! If that's all of them, I think I can handle them on my own. You'll be safe in here, Athrun. What? You want to help? Well, can you use a weapon? Ah, I see. You're a strategist by trade? an odd profession, but very well, we'll go together. I just have to point out, while we're here, the music in this game is amazing. And if you aren't, like, seriously, moving to it, there's something wrong with you. If you want to help, Athrun, I could use your advice. I'll protect you, so stay close to me. Unit information. Lyn is the blue unit. The enemy units are red. Oh, I kind of spoiled that, didn't I? Huh. Athrun, you are green. Yay! Essentially, battle consists of blue allied units and red enemy units taking turns moving on the field. You're only here as a strategist, Athrun. You will only appear during special events. So history will forget me. Your job as a strategist is to place the cursor on blue units to issue their orders. First, select a unit, place the cursor on Lyn, and press the A button. Alright, and now we have our first player turn music. And when you press the A button on Lyn, she starts talking to us. I need to be closer to the enemy. You have selected Lyn. When a unit is selected, the map changes color like so. Lyn can move anywhere in the blue area. Move her to the spaces with the flashing cursor. Place your cursor there and then press the A button to finish. Oh, and there you go. Yes, this should be close enough. And our only option is to wait, so let's do that. Uh-oh, the bandit spotted me. He's coming this way. Well, let's close in and attack. Select Lyn. Well, I'd rather select the options first because, first of all, we're going to change battle animations. We're going to change the window color to green because I just like green. And we're going to set our text speed to fast. Alright, now move to one of the areas adjacent to the bandit. Blink, blink, blink. I have to be right next to him to attack. And let's move here. Now strike! Which is, oddly enough, the name of the battle theme for this game. Alright, now, what you're going to notice right here is that Lyn is equipped with an iron sword. This isn't like Final Fantasy Tactics or anything where, you know, you have full equipment spreads. The only pieces of equipment you really give your characters are weapons. And while I have to call it the biggest misstep of Fire Emblem, but something that's been there since the first game, all weapons have durability, which is marked by the 46 there. That's how many times Lyn can use the iron sword before it breaks. It's part of the strategy, so I don't knock it too bad, but oh well. When we select an attack, we are given a little window here on the top right corner that gives us our attack stats. You'll see that Lyn has 16 HP while the bandit has 20. Now, where it says MT, that stands for might, which is how much damage your attack is going to deal. Below that is hit, which is obviously your chance to hit. The bandit only has a 39% chance to hit us, whereas we have an 100% chance to hit the bandit. We also have a 3% chance to get a critical strike, which deals 3 times as much damage as normal. That little floating ×2 means that Lyn is actually going to attack twice. So, let's get into battle and show you what that's like. Whoop, you missed. Haha. Excellent. Alright, and after battle, Lyn gets 10 experience points, which is shown by that bar. When Lyn gets 100 experience points, she will level up. Oh no! Ow, that kind of hurt. As you can see, Lyn is a quick, fast striker, but she really can't take a hit. Victory! But I've been injured. I have need of a vulnerary. That's a complicated word for healing salve. There's another bandit over there by the Gera to the west. You don't know what a Gera is? It's a type of round hut. Many nomads live in huts like these. I would do well to use this time to administer a little first aid. Move the space marked by the flashing cursor. Okay. I'm carrying a couple of vulneraries in my satchel. They should heal me up. Would you get one for... What, I'm getting stuff from your bag for you now? I thought I was your tactician, not your gopher. Anyway, vulneraries restore 10 HP when used, which is just coincidentally how much damage that bandit did to us, so... Thank you, Athrun. Now let's go get that brigand over by the Gare. And moving in, and attack! Now, you'll notice here that this bandit has a slightly greater chance to hit us, and we deal slightly less damage to it. That's because it's standing in a fortified position, which increases its defense and gives it a little extra evasion. But it's not really going to matter much, I would imagine. Who do you think you are? You think you can stand up to Bada the Beast? Ow! Alright, well, we managed to deal 10 damage to him, but this could get dicey. Woo! He's tough. It all comes down to this next blow. Athrun, if I fall, I want you to flee. Oh yeah, and fortified positions also heal the people that they're on. Not cool. Oh god, that was close. Alright, and... Ooh! Critical hit! With 1%. That was totally not scripted at all, I swear. What? How did you... Gah! And Lynn gets a ton of experience and level up! Oh, thank you. She actually... Wow, that's an actually really good level up. I will explain level ups in greater detail in another video. Whew, that was close. I sorely underestimated him. Sorry if I worried you. I'll need to be stronger if I'm going to survive. Strong enough that no one can defeat me. Lynn gains experience in each encounter. When she has enough experience, she will level up. As she increases in level, her abilities improve. Over time, she will grow much stronger. It's time to bring this chapter to a close. Select Lynn and move her to the gate where Bada the Beast was standing. Select C's to complete Lynn's victory and your own. Alright, and... C's. That's it, folks. Good work, Athrun. Let's go home. You know, across the field there. Good morning, Athrun. Are you awake yet? That fight yesterday must have taken a lot out of you. I didn't really do anything except, you know, administer first aid. Say, Athrun, I want to talk to you about something. You have some experience in the ways of war, I can see. Would you allow me to travel with you? What? You want me to get permission from my parents? My mother and father died 6 months ago. My people, the Lorca, they don't... I'm the last of my tribe. Bandits attacked and they killed so many people. The tribe was scattered. My father was our chieftain and I wanted to protect our people. But I'm so young and our people were old-fashioned. They wouldn't follow a woman. No one would follow me. I'm sorry. I've been alone for so long. No, no more. I will shed no more tears. Thank you. I'm better now. Athrun, I must become stronger so that I may avenge my father's death. Yesterday's battle taught me something. I won't become stronger by sitting here alone. Athrun, tell me you'll train me, that you'll let me travel with you. You will? I suppose that was my answer. That's wonderful. Thank you. Oh, thank you. We'll be better off working together, I know it. You'll be my master strategist, and I'll be your peerless warrior. Is that what they're calling it these days? We can do it, right? Alright. Travel with Lynn, Athrun. Give her your aid and master the art of combat. Complete the tasks set out in each chapter and help Lynn in her quest. Turn the instruction window on or off by pressing select. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the prologue. So stay tuned next time in Let's Play Fire Emblem to see Chapter 1. Footsteps of Fate.